It's names you wouldn't call your baby time again. And you're kind of new to this, aren't you? Because Paul's seen a couple of the videos on the Facebook page, but he's kind of, I suppose you listen to podcasts and stuff like that. So I've kind of explained this whole thing, and I'll give a very brief explanation for anyone else that's new to the podcast. The whole point of this is the idea that there are names that you just wouldn't suit a baby. They're kind of like your mate's dad's name back in the 80s or something like that.
What have we had so far? What names?
So we've had Trevor.
Yeah.
Adolf. We've had... That's Danny Lamosa for you.
Classic.
We had Megatron from my mate Rob. That was an 80s themed episode, so he went with Megatron. He's a big Transformers fan. We've had Brian.
Yeah.
And last episode with Emma Irwin, we had Apple. Because that was more, not so much that it didn't suit a baby, but more that she just thinks that silly names like that have got no place.
Yeah, you get a lot of silly names now.
Yeah. So that's the idea.
I quite like normal names. I quite like the, standard names, don't you?
Like John. Yeah. Or like that? Or
Dave,
Jimmy? Dave, yeah.
And Gary. And
Gary.
I quite like names like that.
Yeah. So before we get into it, as always, I always have to cue the jingle. So cue the jingle. Names you wouldn't call your baby. Mama. So with that in mind then, the whole name thing, have you given a little bit of thought as to what you're going to go for?
5 minutes notice, so I've had a
good
think about it.
I know, but you're pretty good on the spot with things like that. Can you kind of give a reason why you've come up with this name, or was it just one that you...
There's a couple of names I was thinking, like you said, your mate's dad, or names that have died out. I mean, I think Paul, even my name's probably, you're not going to get babies called Paul, unless it's like a family
Yeah,
name
these things kind of like...
Yeah, they go around in circles.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I don't know if Adolf's ever going to pop up again, but who knows? Who knows? Another 100 years, anything could happen. So as I always do a little role play thing. It's stupid, but Jack actually gave me his baby. It was this brown hairy baby, and Emma had a little invisible baby. So Paul, I heard that you've had a is it a boy or girl?
Yeah, it's a boy. Yeah,
it's a boy.
It's
congratulations!
All healthy.
It's all healthy. Well, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're not going to call him something stupid. But have you thought of any names?
Well, we couldn't think of anything, so we've had to, because I'm a massive fan of the programme as well.
Okay.
Derek.
That's one I've been thinking about. It is, yeah.
God, I love Only Fools and Horses.
That's brilliant.
Because we've got a dog called Rodney.
Yes, you have.
I've got a dog called Rodney.
Rodders.
Yeah. So it's a natural. Little Derek.
That's brilliant. Lee Rogerson, I'm going to give Lee a mention because Lee always comments or likes my posts, and he's very supportive of the podcast. He said Derek the other day, and he gave me the idea, and I thought, I might nick that because I'm going to throw mine in at the end of the series. You don't
hear a baby called Derek anymore.
You don't. You don't, but little baby Derek.
Oh, it's cute, isn't it?
I love that idea, though. I love the whole...
Like an old name. You could bring it back, couldn't we?
You could. Deza.
Del. Del boy.
I'm surprised it's not more popular with Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
Because everyone loves Only Fools and Horses.
I suppose it's stood the test of time, innit? I'll still watch it now. I love it still. I still find it funny.
I think that's probably my favourite so far out of the names that we've been given. Because when I think of this, and I didn't come up with this idea. This idea came up from a conversation I had at work, and everyone's talked about this at some point, I'm sure. But it's just so weird to me that you could have this gorgeous little baby boy and you go, wow, he's gorgeous. Oh, how much did he weigh? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, was the birth okay? Yeah, great. Oh, what did you call him? Derek.
They'd be like...
It just doesn't suit a baby.
No.
But that's a classic one. Little baby Derek. Do you know what? I can imagine you actually calling a kid Derek.
Derek Holman.
Because you've got Freddie and Finley, haven't you?
Yeah.
They're actually good names, though.
And Rodney the dog now.
Rodney the dog. I think you need to get another dog. Call him Derek. Oh, okay. I almost forgot for a minute.
Adolf.
We've got to add that to the dry whiteboard. Yeah. So, here we go. As always, this is the dry whiteboard that we add all the names you wouldn't call a baby names onto. So we've got Paul Holman. Goes for baby. Hang on, is it
Derek?
E-K?
EK, yeah. Derek.
Yeah.
What
I'm going to put on. I've put lines under those. Okay, I was going to put a line under yours just because it's my favourite, but I've just realised I put lines under all of them. So that's what we got so far. Got Dave Petty, aka DP, went for Trevor. We've got Danny Lamosa, went for Adolf. Rob Yo, Megatron. Jack Nash, Brian. Emma Irwin, Apple, good one. And Paul Holman, Derek. That needs to be moved up to the top because that's my favourite so
classic,
far.
isn't it?
Little baby Derek.
Not bad for 5 minutes warning, was it?
It wasn't. No, I know. You're in the lead and you've just come up with it off the top of your head. Well, cheers for that. And there'll be more names you wouldn't call your baby next episode.
Look forward to it.